Yo everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Hawk and Dove, issue number 6. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, for those of you that did not watch my previous Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week video, I revealed to it that I had been reading Hawk and Dove issues number 1 through 5. I picked them up because I heard the series was getting canceled, and I like the concept of Hawk and Dove, so I thought, hey, might as well give it a chance and just see how the remaining issues will be. And for the most part, it was an okay first 5 issues. Good is that it had a good concept, good character dynamic, and kind of a good story, but the bad is it felt very 90-ish in a bad way. And the story ended kind of meh. With the exception of the Dead Man thing, it ended kind of meh. So, with issue number 6, we kind of get an individual issue, a nice little one-shot issue, where Hawk and Dove team up with another dynamic duo, Batman and Robin. The basic concept in this issue is that Blockbuster, yes, Blockbuster shows up, and that's the original Blockbuster, is being controlled by the Necromancer, some kind of mage or wizard or sorcerer or whatever. And the Necromancer is using Blockbuster to get these magical items. Hawk and Dove are on the trail of Blockbuster, and eventually the trail leads to Gotham, where they meet up with Batman and Robin, and the two teams decide to work together to take down Blockbuster and the Necromancer. But we're on Batman's turf, so that means we're going to have to play by Batman's rules. And will these two dynamic duos be able to work things out? You're just going to have to read and see. So let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. First and foremost is I like the bickering that goes on between Hawk and Robin in this. It was fun, it was enjoyable, and it was kind of cutesy. And I like the fact that Blockbuster showed up. Interesting, it was the first Blockbuster. I like the second Blockbuster from Nightwing a little bit better, but it's good to see more characters from the DCU showing up in this, whether it's small cameos or not. And here's the thing. This was, in contrast to the first 5 issues were 90s in a bad way. This was 90s in a good way, and I think it's because Rob Liefeld is a product of the 90s. Allow me to say this. I'm not a fan of Rob Liefeld. I have nothing against him. He seems like a nice guy, very enthusiastic guy. But I don't care for his art. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not offended by it. I think it's much better now than it was back in the past. Some subscriber, a viewer, told me to look up a Captain American's Rob Liefeld picture, and boy, was that atrocious. Did I get a chuckle out of that? Thank you, whoever it was that told me that. But the thing is I don't hate Rob Liefeld like a lot of people do. The reason why is because I don't have any exposure to him. I never read anything by Rob Liefeld, writing or art-wise, before. Hawk and Dove was really my first experience with it. In that, there are a few... I don't care for Rob Liefeld's art, but it doesn't offend me. There's obviously some parts where you kind of go... But the one thing Rob Liefeld does right is he writes 90s characters well. He gives us a 90s feel in a good way. It's just a simple team-up, and it works out beautifully. Things just work out well. The action, the dialogue, and he doesn't offend me with how he writes Batman either. Batman's actually portrayed okay. Not phenomenally, but okay. I'm actually quite surprised Rob Liefeld did a good job on this. So we'll see what goes from here with Rob Liefeld when it comes down to comics. He's going to be taking over 3 comics for DC Comics: Grifter, Hawkman, and also Deathstroke, the Terminator. So interesting that he actually balances this very well. And if you're a fan of 90s comics, which a lot of us are, I think you would actually enjoy how things are handled in this. Bad. Well, there is not without the bads. Some of the characters are positioned a little awkward. Like Batman, when he first shows up, he's like hovering. And I don't know, I think it's just how Rob Liefeld does art when people are crouched. But he's kind of really weird when he's positioned. And Damian Wayne looks like he's drawn 10 years older than he actually is. He looks like he's in his 20s. There's a few angles where he's drawn fine, but there's a few where he's drawn like, whoa, who are you? You're not Robin. You're an imposter. So that wasn't handled too well either. And I don't think Dove got enough time in this. I felt as though this was a very Hawk Batman and Robin centric issue. I don't think Dove got much of a FaceTime in this. On a whole, I'm surprised to say that this actually was really good. Hawk and Dove issue number 6 got a 4 out of 5 stars. I'll give it that. And I'm surprised. I think that's half the fun of the DC New 52 is you can be surprised. And like I say, I always give things an opportunity to impress or to disappoint me. And this actually impressed me. So, Hawk and Dove issue number 6, 4 out of 5 stars. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.